Monster's Nicholas Alexander Chavez is bowled over by viral fame. I could have never predicted that exclusive. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the General Hospital latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The 25-year-old who broke onto the scene in General Hospital before starring in 2 Ryan Murphy shows this fall tells PEOPLL he's having a hard time processing it all. Nicholas Alexander Chavez is coming off a crazy month, but really, he's had a crazy year. The actor stars in 2 of Ryan Murphy's latest projects, first as Lyle Menendez in Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, and then as the latest Hot Priest iteration, Father Charlie Mayhew in Grotesquerie, and between getting cast, filming, and releasing both shows, it's only been a year and a half. How could you ever keep track of it all? Chavez, 25, ponders aloud as he tells PEOPLA about the meteoric rise to fame he's had since the premiere of Monsters on set. 19, followed by Grotesquerie just 6 days later. Honestly, to be direct with you, it's very cool, and more than anything, it's cool to get those signals from people that they're responding to the work, he says. But it is strange to see the response. The response he's referring to is his status as the newest internet boyfriend. One particular edit of Chavez as Lyle Menendez in Monsters boasts over 52 million views on TikTok. Known as the Nicholas Chavez edit, the video has circulated well enough that it's reached the actor himself. My girlfriend and my brother and my friends, they send me the ones that they think are funny, and those are the ones that I watch, he says of the clip, which has been liked by close to 5.5 million people. I could have never predicted that. What blows me away is my girlfriend Victoria showed me a video of a bunch of people in a college classroom, literally hundreds of people gathered in a college classroom, watching this edit, which is so funny to me. I'm bowled over by the whole thing, Chavez continues. But it's cool. And more than anything, I'm glad people are having fun. The Houston-born, Denver-raised actor has also seen impressive growth on his own social media accounts. Between talking to PEOPLA at the Grotesquerie premiere on Sept. 24 and Oct. 11, Chavez's Instagram following increased by over 1 million, which he says is just wild. He's admittedly having a hard time putting it all into words, though. It's interesting for the first little bit, he says, before adding, the feelings of excitement, they're very cool. And more than anything, I guess what I really want to say is, I really appreciate that people are responding to the work. And whenever I see comments from people who found the show meaningful, or entertaining, or whatever it might be, that's what we set out to do. Chavez broke out onto the scene as Spencer Cassadine in General Hospital in 2021, after he says he got interested in acting very slowly following a slightly impromptu school performance of To Kill a Mockingbird. The faculty responded in a really positive way, told me that I should just do that as my job. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. Because not many kids in Denver get told that they should be an actor for a living, he recalls. Then, I started to go down that rabbit hole and I realized it was really, really hard. But I also realized at that point that it was my purpose in life and that I wasn't really going to be able to do anything else. After a stint in Florida during the pandemic selling cars and life insurance, the soap opera audition came along, and one thing led to another. From General Hospital came Monsters, and then came Grotesquerie, but the reality of it all didn't really hit Chavez until the last few weeks, if it's even hit at all. It's a surreal experience. You know what I mean? I think multiple times Cooper Coach and I would just look around, he says of his Monsters co-star and on-screen brother. We would just say, is this real life right now? It's actually happening? Because it's a crazy thing to process. Monsters was many things, but I think it's fair to say that it was, at the very least, a commercial success. And it got a lot of people's attention. And when you're in a project that does that, it does afford you the opportunity to have a lot of conversations with people that you just don't necessarily get to have otherwise. He surmises of how life has already begun looking different career-wise over the course of the last month. He's visibly exhilarated as he shares that he's starting to get a small taste of the best artists in the world, inviting you into a room to have conversations with them to talk about what you want to create. Chavez admits it's the best feeling in the world.